The result of this so-called Opium War was humiliation for the Qing government and a series of unequal treaties, including the Treaty of Nanjing that ceded the port of Hong Kong to the British in 1842. By the end of the 1890s, the imperial throne was under the influence of a former concubine known as Empress Dowager. In response to foreign naval threats, she squandered funds on a large marble pleasure boat, now a tourist attraction at the Summer Palace in Beijing. The rise in the middle classes in China is huge. It has grown in similar numbers with China's economic development. Current estimates range from 100 million to 250 million, with forecasts predicting 700 million middle class people by 2020. As young, smart adults, we can always help China in a way that we also help ourselves. One of the problems that China is having is that they have too big of a population. So we can start to create more businesses where Chinese immigrants can come to the US and work here instead of staying in China and overflowing their land. A fun fact is that fortune cookies are not a traditional Chinese custom. They were invented in 1920 by a worker in the Hong noodle factory in San Francisco. China's development over the last 3 decades is viewed as the largest socio-economic expansion in the history of human civilization. This very remarkable growth wouldn't have been possible and sustainable unless accompanied by the concurrent developments of supporting institutional infrastructure. Since China has limited natural resources, the incremental increase in demand for these resources will have to come mainly from imports. Demand for energy and for certain other resources will thus grow very rapidly, and China will have to expand large amounts of foreign exchange on their part, but China will have the foreign exchange required.